early, but there's a star waiting right on that exit pathway. Hyunmin doesn't care. He's just gonna get that kill, pop out the flash to make sure they can't get punished for the stun.
Rest of Vitality trying to find a duel, and Durka does well to start things off, but the flash not there in time, and DRX just floods in. Only 2 players left alive, but DRX takes one before falling, unless he's a world away. Has to use the pull right now, but they already got it halfway, and surely that stick is forthcoming. Bane's holding it unless he's just not fast enough.
It's actually so unfortunate for Les there.
Brings drone, spots a couple for
Got the
B,
jump peek.
Jump spot.
Love to exec into the Sentinel. They know DRX plays strong fundamental Valorant, so there's no one ever fighting up in front of the Cypher util.
And they have both the Teo and the Sova to deal with those strips. Flashback. Doesn't really catch anything, and no one breaks his dart. The flood in from Pink Durka's below him, and the whip from Flashback. He falls too, and Mako yet again has to try and save the day. But the odds are overwhelming. Over the top comes the Sova. He needs to find the shot.
Not like this, man. Oh, Safe might get caught on a bad timing. Oh, no. Even if they don't expect 4, they're going to know that DRX are trying something. Unless they manage to find the perfect timing past Safe here.
Safe thinks they're walking mid. Surely he turns and checks.
Yeah, and Les is down underneath heaven.
He's
now
not
he
turning.
realizes, okay.
1 for 1. Les isolated. And not looking down at Bane. That's another gun to fall, but Bane, even with that rifle, this should be too much. A 1v2. A high-low from Vitality. Dart, the jump, and Durka's too good.
I think the ping has come in, so Durka is now going to be the one to hunt for top mid. Oh my god. Wait, Freeing just decided to start fighting. No more jump peeking. He's taking heads.
2 clean 1-taps from Freeing. Kick's gonna make his own attempt to hold down towards mid, and he's got the off in hand.
Okay.
Finally deals with the Teo. Second, the site is weak. Mako makes his way back in, and Safe's not ready for it. Double swing though. This should put an end to Mako, and it does. So Plant will come down, and the Rolling Thunder still online.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight back up into spawn here. Ultimate comes out, doesn't find
He's too far away.
So Plant comes down, now all of a sudden back in spawn. No! Kicks get sniped out!
Flashback, jumps up, DRX, good spray control, and another!
They're going 1 by 1!
Only Bane left alive! And DRX is going for a walk. Bane is sticking! Bane is sticking!
Nah, that is just too cold, man! His team is just getting murdered like...
Vitality have found the weak side, though. They're going for another hit towards B, this time right off the rip.
Quick teleports over, though. DRX are ready to flood on in. Paranoia not connecting onto anyone. Durka snuck his way all the way into backside with Hyunmin up from above. He's ready to pop on out of that. Ultimate taken down by Durka. And with mid falling as well, DRX are in a whole heaping amount of trouble. Vitality are on a warpath. And this B site is falling apart. Freeing just up in heaven with a stinger, but not gonna happen. Now though, an absolute full save from DRX.
They're going back to it. Durka got up, dropped away from the util. Sees the shoulder of Hyunmin. And DRX will be the one to convert the kill. DRX had a bit of a stack on this round, but Vitality still get out and start to clean up these kills.
Find their timing. Durka once again up close in their face. Gets the first, the second. And it's just a little bit too much for DRX against his rifle. Except when he's looking the other way.
Anti-Durka trip goes up top.
A little bit nerdy.
Yeah, I think he just wants the kill on the dashing jet and then wants to get out. There's Durka straight into the trap, but he's not ready to follow it. Oh, he got it. Just in the nick of time, Flashback gets his kill. And the ultimate, finds a tag as well, a kill onto Freeing. That's an astounding ult from DRX.
Right up flush on the wall.
Aftershock nullifies the first wave of the retake, but the drone tag is good. Flashback hasn't seen an enemy yet, but he's good for 2. Safe doesn't have his gun out, and DRX is dead as well. Flashback single-handedly holds on to B. Unless we'll be overwhelmed.
This is how it ends.
That's an ult in A main, that no one is there to receive it, and instead it's Flashback under pressure.
You're on your own.
KO's not here, so nothing to flush him out of his position. Trex taking down the spike on the floor, and Durka over top. Flashback, a chance to isolate another duel as he dips back and joins with the rest of his team.
Reinforcements have arrived for DRX. Bane gets the spam shot, and here they are, right up in front of the Cosmic Divide. DRX on the prowl. Hyunmin taken down by Durka. And without their duelist, the support staff has to step up in a big way. Flashback's been good, but Durka is just better.
Drone going out.
Safe drones in towards A. This time, not as big of a trap play, and Durka's just running past one-ways. Okay, this guy doesn't give a damn. Playing within the missiles, eventually gets caught off, and Bane has a gun from that. An isolated fight onto Kix, but Kix won't let him get away with it. Another challenger. The gun picked up into the hands of Freeing, and he's better at the task. Finds a kill, and more from Freeing as well. Rotates are going to be a bit late.
Low time. And hold on, Hyunmin gets the kill in mid. That means no lurk.
Flashback, darted out. Durka up in the air. Down goes the Cypher. And Durka trying to navigate around this utility. Hyunmin flashes in, the op shot goes wide, but Vitality still waiting to fight. Low time, they don't care. They're still gonna brawl and come out ahead and doing so. Mako! How did he find that? 3 kills out of nowhere. And Trex, with only 7 seconds left, has to make a run
There's
for
no
the spike,
time.
and he's just not there. Trex chooses to charge forward. As the execute comes through, Mako and Bane, a great dart, unbroken. No one was out on site with Durka, and the spike is still in main, 20 seconds. Vitality, they're running on fumes at this point, and Bane, in the perfect position, needs to go massive, but he can't. Les steps up to the plate and allows his team a plant. Through heaven comes DRX. Trex! He's in the air!
Trex is crazy, man!
Missiles, Durka dashes over the top, and the anchor of Mako, he's good for it. Bane again tries to get out onto this site, but the ult will push him back. Mako still standing strong! 3 kills for him. It's all Mako! Get the suppression onto Les. So he'll smoke up, and both players will have to fight forward because of the missiles, but Durka dashes out. Les, though, is taken down, and that's a great start to this half for Hyunmin. Durka around his teammate's spot, trying to find something here as DRX starting to lose out on the time. Safe! So good from him to take down both of the players. That's DRX's foothold on the site gone. And now only 17 seconds. Bane has to try and shuffle out, but there's 3 players holding. No need for handouts from his teammates on this half, at least.
All right. Flash comes in, and hold on, the classics are doing way too much. Now,
Thrown into the site. From both teams, in fact, saying hi to each other from site. The missiles are going to be huge, though.
Dashing.
Is going to swing off of them, but the Outlaw, second shot, finds its mark. How's he still alive? Durka for 2, safe, eventually wrangles the Vandal, but there's missiles on Freeing. And time is starting to become a factor. But Durka holding strong with the Outlaw. 1 shot goes wide, but he won't miss twice. Passed over to Durka.
hard to get these fast execs into the B site, though, because Kix always has the stun ready. DRX this time bait that out, now into back
Les
site.
is still top site. Is anyone looking at him? Hyunmin, just in the nick of time, takes a peek above him and deals with the Brazilian as Hyunmin himself just gonna take this site basically alone. Durka on the timing to fight in, and he dips into his own clone, loses sight.
Trying to use the clone as a shield is crazy. But DRX still having position in backside and B main. Vitality have a lot to do. Dash up on top side. Durka might actually have it in him. I mean, he's just dancing around him right now, freeing, holding his ground, but as the classic comes out, Durka gets a third. Vitality on pace to potentially steal this round away. Durka on 4. Durka holding up to half. Flashback comes into him, and Durka sits him down. It's the ace for Vitality's duelist.
And a new roster. And on the verge of breaking records doing it. All 5 kills in this round. I mean, the positioning, the way he isolated these fights, saving bullets in the Vandal there.
2 bullets to get that kill, then he gets into the knives. I mean, his pathing's just crazy. I don't know if that's going to be enough to shut him down. He's peeking up in A main.
Again. Oh, okay. Spamming through. No one has traded him out, but Hyunmin from behind with a stinger puts an end to Vitality's hold of main.
These ecos! DRX keep on doing it. Question is, does Hyunmin want to keep fighting into backside? Trek's not ready for him. Turns around and Hyunmin makes it happen. This drone's going to hear everything. DRX have to choose to snap into this exec now.
Darka's just full walking this flank. His team won't be able to hold long though. Only some sheriffs to lock down this site. Safe has an isolated position. He dives into the smoke. Gets ahead of the entries from DRX, and now things get a bit awkward. Safe can't do anything though. But the flank is finally activated.
Trip. He used the updraft to get over the tripwire. And now with his hero rifle, could he do it?
Flashback out in the open. Durka wins that duel.
Spike planted.
Last only has a classic, it doesn't matter! All comes back to Durka. He has to defend his teammate.
Last player
But
standing.
Mako sprays him down! And through the smoke, Mako claims them both. But it's less here. Hyunmin off! It's perfect. Lovely opener. An ult sent in and Vitality shoot away from B.
Safe trying to get into the site though. Mako teleported up on top. North Heaven Hell chooses to back away. DRX are going to play the post off site.
Time getting low, and Vitality with the stun online, they'll go in. Durka starts things strong on this retake. His 2000th global kill, but now a chance to win the round. He dives forward, Mako again! The one to shut it down. DRX are heading towards the stack here. Safe is a scrumptious piece of bait in main. Just a ghost to work with. He'll bide all the attention.
He's trying to ping for the op shots through the smoke.
That's ridiculous, okay. Hyunmin stunned up, but flashback finds Durka. That's one of the two hero weapons gone.
Safe tries to take his time, but yeah, you're just gonna get spammed away.
One suppressed.
Kicks! Okay, he's found two, and this makes things somewhat doable. It's only sheriffs on the remaining players, but Trek's already had one kill. Drone up, onto Bane.
He's gonna use the ult.
Ulting? Okay, he's getting pushed. Surely Bane is just gonna deal with this. Les silently drops, but Bane jump peeks him, baits him out, but in the open! And now it's a 1v1. The former champion has got a rifle, and it's a 1v1 against the rookie. He's sticking halfway. Missiles coming in, but Les achieves his goal. Stun off the next tap. Les backs out of the smoke, wins the round. He's always been good for it.
Vitality have a stun here ready from kicks. Ready to fight if DRX was gonna enter on in. Could even use the rolling thunder. Hold that thought, Durka still fighting on site. Pushing forward right up on top of Hyunmin. Ring will trade him out with the ultimate coming back on in. But DRX are getting wild with it!
Sacrifice, but still a challenge for Vitality to get past him.
Standing.
Missiles available, but it's a 1v4, an IGL versus IGL. Mako just ready on the swing.
Go ahead.
There's the ult though. Les inside of his smoke. Can they get him out of it? Freeing runs in. 1 for 1. That's a great trade for DRX, but Kicks, with only a sheriff, doubles up in this round.
Durka just made his way into sight.
Spike planted.
Value up there before, but this time DRX not giving him the angles. They're dipping back off the site, gonna play fully off.
Player standing.
And the Outlaw again. Flashback takes down one, and Safe. He's had a rough map thus far. Trying to win the clutch for his team alone. He has missiles. Both players for DRX co-located. A swing ready through the smoke, but it's a crossfire, and DRX pull ahead. They're holding the angle perfectly.
Problem is Vitality are moving quickly, and DRX haven't snapped the hit just yet.
He's gonna have support by the time they enter into this site, but he's spotted out in the corner. Teo missiles in, but there's a stun that's arrived from Kicks, and DRX are still not out. 30 seconds, ult coming in. Vitality trying to hold strong, but the ult is perfect. Takes down Safe. Mako TPing ahead, but Trek's on an off angle. 4-1, another for this man. They're smoked off in main. It's only 15 seconds. Flashback. The only one to patrol this flank. He swings through. What a timing for Flashback. Trex over the top, bounding forward, but now it's only him and Hyunmin from main.
Thanks. So the call comes in from DRX. It's time to accelerate into the site. Dimensional drift unlocked as well. DRX realize no one's here.
The ult hatches out a couple. Hyunmin, does he want to go for this one? Less running in, but Hyunmin teleports back. Hunter's Fury. 4 Trex. Can he find a connection? There's a tag, but no kill to be found.
There's a fast lurk coming in his mid as well. Keep your eyes on that as Mako takes down Durka.
And he's gonna stick around on the site for another moment before ulting back with
There's
his
the lurk.
flashback. What a lurk, freeing in the smoke, kill safe. And now it's only 2 left alive. Vitality getting picked to pieces. And Kicks, he'd have to deliver an impossible feat.
But Mako's up in his heaven. Ulted back into spawn. I mean, DRX.